Yes, come in. DIPANJALI Singh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it for the second time or first time to this
Sir,
board?
first time.
First time. Okay, DIPANJALI, can you introduce yourself?
Sir, myself Dipanjali Singh. Sir, I have born and brought up in Bhubaneswar itself, but my roots belong to Mayurbhanj district, and I have done my post graduation in Ravenshaw University in Masters in Botany, and currently I am working as a PhD scholar in CSR IMMT Bhubaneswar and working on biological sciences and mostly specifically in my subject, that is botany.
What is the topic of your research?
Sir, my research topic is concentrated on chromium toxicity, effect of chromium toxicity on plants, their biochemical and molecular changes.
Chromium toxicity.
Yes, sir.
As in Odisha, where do you get chromium?
Sir,
In Odisha, where we get chromium?
sir, the major chromite reserve is in Sukinda mining area, which is situated in Jaspur district, and our work is particularly focused on the South Kaliapani mining area, from where we are collecting soil and plant samples, and we are in our lab we are doing the experiments.
So, have you got any result that the chromium is being transformed by the plants?
Yes,
to
sir.
some other?
Yes, sir. Plants are, sir, excellent extractors of the pollutants, and we are majorly focusing on indigenous plants. They are fast growing plants, and they are easily adapted to the contaminated environment, and they are excellent performers in uptaking the chromium, and we are focusing
on what plants you have tried this?
Sir, among several plants we have found Trema orientalis, Macaranga pedicata. These are
local names. You tell local names.
Sir, Trema orientalis locally, sir, I could not actually. Trema orientalis is not actually cultivated or used in plantation, so I cannot tell the local
Then
name.
how you take experimental material? Where you get?
Sir, actually for the experimental material we are actually collecting samples directly from the field. That is, we are collecting plant samples, leaves.
The plant sample, Trema plants must be there, na?
Yes, sir, Trema.
So what is that local name? Which family it belongs? Is it a plant, I mean a large plant or?
Sir, it is mostly a large shrub. It is not a tree species, it is a shrub that is not very rigid. It is a large shrub mostly.
Okay. Can you tell something about the cultural heritage of Baripada?
Sir, cultural heritage.
Yes, Baripada. But we listen a lot about Baripada's heritage.
Baripada, sir, in particular Mayurbhanj, particularly Baripada. Baripada.
Yes.
Sir, cultural heritage.
Suppose you want to introduce Baripada and its surrounding cultural traits, and what do you speak about that? Kichi nahi Baripada's uniqueness?
Sorry, sir, actually I cannot recall. I have already read about the Mayurbhanj in.
You have not stayed there?
No, sir, actually I have never. I have born and brought up here only in Bhubaneswar.
But your place of
Native
place is there.
Yes, sir.
Who are living there? No?
Sir, actually my grandparents are there.
There. You don't go there?
Sir, during my childhood only I
Not
used to
after
visit.
that?
No, sir, only during summer vacation, but I have not stayed there for some time.
Okay, but if that is there, then there may be some questions on Mayurbhanj, because Mayurbhanj has a good cultural
Yes, sir.
heritage.
Yes, now it is
Sir,
center of attraction.
Sir, actually I am confused about the Baripada actually in particular.
Baripada is commonly you can tell the Ratha Yatra, where the woman used to
Yes,
drag
sir.
the chariot.
Yes,
So Yatra chariot.
Yes.
Baripada is a place from where many artists have come. Our film drama, Jitika artists, major artists have come from Baripada.
yes, yes.
So that is a cultural
Yes,
capital
yes,
of Odisha.
Yes, sir.
And
Terracotta and all
there
that
is
works
a
have been
particular
there.
type of dance which is also performed in Baripada.
Sir, Chow dance is there.
And then कितने को था इसलिए?
Sorry, yes, sir.
Hmm?
You read
And
here.
then there is a civil close to Baripada.
Sir,
The
actually I
vast
am
reserve and
yes, sir.
the national
Sir,
park.
actually I am confused that in more specific for the Baripada. That's why I.
नहीं तुम्हें कहो you don't tell that my village is Baripada. I have not gone. This is not a good answer.
Baripada एग्जैक्टली कोई तो Baripada सराउंडिंग कोई भी नहीं Baripada रे तो सब जिन से तो that centers around Baripada ना Baripada छौ नृत्य मयूरभंज रो Baripada will not be a part of that.
Only females are dragging it. So
that is a unique experience in the entire Zirad festival of the state. Nemti ki chira jinsa achi. That is the place of one of the important personalities of archaeology. Who is the person? Paramananda Acharya. He is one of the very known archaeologists of the state.
Which university is there nearby?
Sir, North Odisha University and.
Nice in North Odisha ko la what naya name has come.
Sri Ramchandra Bhanja University.
And Sri Ramchandra Bhanja ko dynasty विषय भी किसी कोई परिवार. तब इतने बड़े जिनसा अच्छी.
नहीं नहीं वैसा ना.
Okay. अच्छा तमरो optional कौन थला? What optional?
My optionals are botany and agriculture.
Botany and agriculture.
Botany subject कौन नहीं चो pathology? ना botany रा कौन नहीं चो plant pathology?
Botany as a whole, sir. It includes all the microbiology, pathology.
Botany is a paper.
Theory किम तेला?
Sir, botany theory was good.
कौन special paper कौन तेला?
Sir,
Special paper. Botany जो बीजी रे special paper कौन तेला?
Sir, biochemistry.
Biochemistry.
Yes, sir.
Biochemistry question पढ़तला?
Yes, sir.
कौन पढ़तला?
Sir, regarding photosynthesis question came and one question came for the chlorophyll distribution of chlorophyll in plants. Several questions were there, sir.
Chlorophyll रे को mineral element अच्छी?
Sir, mostly the center of chlorophyll is with magnesium and other elements include carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen.
Chlorophyll A, B with the difference पहला?
Sir, chlorophyll A is the primary pigment that accepts the for light energy, and chlorophyll B is the accessory pigment. Chlorophyll A transfers the light energy to chlorophyll. Light energy transferred from chlorophyll A to chlorophyll B, and other accessory pigments are there.
What is Z scheme?
Sir, Z scheme is non-cyclic photophosphorylation, which encompasses photosystem 1 and photosystem.
That's all right. In one formula you can describe photosynthesis. That is, what is that formula? Overall formula.
Photosynthesis, sir. That is
6 carbon dioxide.
Yes, sir. Is a 6 carbon dioxide plus 12H2O gives rise to glucose C6H12O6 plus carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. This is a reactant is carbon dioxide, then product is carbon dioxide.
Sir, carbon dioxide plus 6 carbon dioxide plus 6H2O.
No. Read well your botany and PG student. It emits oxygen, na?
Yes, yes.
Oxygen and water. Yes. So that is a merit of the photosynthetic reaction in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Acha, you are telling that bioindicators. All plants are not bioindicators.
No, sir.
So comeo plants, what I told you couldn't tell. It actually, if it grows in the area abundantly, then you can have experimental material that can drag chromite. If plants are not there, you don't know the character. Can you tell the morphological, anatomical character of the Trenta?
Sir, trema.
Trema.
Sir, trema is a woody plant, anatomical character. So, woody stem it has, and
why it is selected or adapted to observe chromium? Tell me. Have you any study you are making in that?
Sir, actually, if we consider what are the adaptation characteristics, sir, biochemical parameters can be very useful.
What biochemical
parameters? Sir, first is antioxidants. Because sir, chromium is a oxidating element, and due to chromium, plants are going through oxidative stress. So sir, antioxidants are major enzymes that help plant in.
And you tell the example exactly what happens. So what experiment you are taking?
Sir, what experiment? Sir, we are collecting plant samples from the field. Then we are analyzing the uptake. First is bioaccumulation factor. That is how much chromium the plant has been uptaken. That is we found out by finding the amount of chromium present in the soil, then amount of chromium present in the plant. Then,
Plant how?
sir,
What is the parameter?
Sir, parameter, sir, we are acid digesting the plant samples. Then we are analyzing it in flame absorption photoscope.
Arey, what is that? What is the result? What for one enzymatic study
No,
or
sir,
any hormonal? What is that?
Sir, first step is analyzing the amount of chromium present in the plant. So we are quantifying the chromium. Then only, sir, after seeing that how much chromium the plant has been uptaken, we are going to next experiments, like we are analyzing the antioxidants like superoxide dismutase, catalase.
That you tell. Catalase you
Yes,
tell.
catalase is,
Catalase is the enzyme that is only one word. Catalase is which type of respiratory enzyme. So that you tell. That should be the answer. The question setter must expect that question and answer only. Okay.
Right. Okay, tell me the expansion of JMF. Sorry. JFM. JFM.
sorry.
Joint
ma'am,
Forest Management. Joint Forest Management. Do you have any idea about Joint Forest Management?
Ma'am, right now I
Is
have
it a
no
government
idea.
program? Is it a government program?
Ma'am, I have no idea, but ma'am, can I guess here?
Okay, yes, no problem.
Joint forest management. Yes, ma'am, it might be a government program where the forest management must, in this case, the forest management must be an integrated approach where, what I guess, ma'am, for the forest protection, local people's contribution is important because they know their area better. So we can take help of them for the management.
Okay, why this program was started? For what reason? Previously it was not there, but now it is started. Why? Why forest need protection?
Ma'am, first is the degradation and over exploitation of the forest resources because due to uncontrolled anthropogenic activities and all, so forests are getting degraded. So ma'am, for the protection of forest, the first line of defense could be the local area people, because they if we skill them that how they can utilize their own area and the resources.
But development also needed. If in this forest area mines are there,
Yes, ma'am.
then definitely government will prefer to have mines so that they can improve their economic strength.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, mining activities are needed for the development, but something we can do is we can concentrate is on sustainable mining practices, because sir, in Odisha, for example, if we take the example of Sukinda chromite mining, they are utilizing open cast mining activities.
Okay.
So due to that, actually, sir, the chromium is not naturally toxic. It is naturally in trivalent form, but due to open cast mining, it is getting.
Can you tell some hazards due to the deforestation and mining?
First will be the leaching out of the contaminants into the surrounding environment. Then second will be the loss of forest area, and due to that the local people, their livelihood would be impacted. The next is that due to the land clearing, they might lose their habitat.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
Okay, there was Priscilladan. Yes, no, Dipanjali. What is your feeling about the board? Do you think that it is beneficial to you?
Yes, sir. Obviously, because all my
Were you able to assess
weaknesses.
your strength and
Yes,
weakness?
yes,
Were
sir.
you able to assess your strength
That
and
was
weakness?
that was really needed.
No, you had a good personality, you have a good educational background, you have a good place of work also, being a scientist working with that IIM, you know,
Yes,
that
sir.
is Institute of
Yes.
Mineral and Material Technology.
Yes, sir.
That's one of the premier institutes of the entire Eastern India
Yes, sir. Only
for mineral
single.
investigation.
Yes, sir.
So
Who's the guide?
Sir, my guide is Dr. N.K. Dala and Dr. Umakant Subudhi.
So you are a potential candidate for the board, definitely. Only thing is you have to transform your weakness into a strength
Yes, yes.
and bringing it to the forefront of administration. Okay. So what you are missing is you are missing on some of the local informations.
Yes, sir. I am actually I am a little bit confused only, sir. I will work on that.
Local plant name.
Government
so that
plans
is
and
important.
programs relating to your forest, mines,
Yes, ma'am. Actually,
industry,
yes.
all these things.
Ma'am, actually, if I will be in the real interview, ma'am, will they be, I mean, they will focus on this botany and agri
No, no,
aspects,
no.
You do
or
not know where
Not
they will take
necessary.
you.
No, no.
Not necessary.
They will
That's-
take you where you do not know.
yes.
Maybe from a hobby, maybe from anything.
Any.
So it may start from anywhere. Mostly the chairman starts with other than subjects, normally. So you will be either asked with hobbies or interests or some, just like as I asked you about the cultural heritage of Mayurbhanj or Baripada, something somewhere it will start. And then it will slowly progress. So in the initial few set of questions you have to do well, so that rest part of your interview goes smoothly.
Yeah.
Otherwise you will get nervous. Suppose one or two questions you could not answer right from the beginning.
Sir,
Then you
like,
start-
sir, like in today's session, sir, was I mean, when I couldn't answer some
yes.
questions.
So that nervousness will come automatically.
One mistake I am telling what you want to know. Madam told that deforestation,
Mining.
forest, importance of forest. So you couldn't tell about the release of oxygen.
Yeah.
So that question led to ask you about the photosynthesis.
Right.
Do you understand? Photosynthesis formula also you couldn't tell. So but the total carbon dioxide emission you told. So that was lingered on. Otherwise, man, and
So
local
question-
name must be there.
Yes, sir, yes.
The question sometimes gets linked like this, sometimes questions also get abrupt, depending on the member's interest. So you cannot predict that. But what we can predict and make sure is, we can make an initial breakthrough from the general aspect of the questions. Because those questions will be general. So there we should not fumble. So first 2-3 questions we need to somehow or other answer in a very positive way, so that rest of the interviews will continue. Because the board will be coming down to the normal. Otherwise the board will be normally thinking of to ask many things. But once they listen to your answers, they will come down slowly. And then it will be smooth transition. So try to have that because you have agriculture as a subject. So there will be a lot of questions from agricultural programs. Definitely.
Yes, sir, yes.
And district collectors are normally, and OAS officers who are there, they will be definitely, they will pass their
Agriculture,
stage.
yes.
They are working in the field and so definitely they
So
will
there will be
ask.
many questions relating to agriculture, agricultural programs and agricultural outputs, crops, new interventions, like this.
Rain-fed, rain setting, water setting, everything for the government
And
take
then
up.
another thing, you have lived in Bhubaneswar for such a long time.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell why Bhubaneswar is called the melting point of Jainism, Buddhism and Vaishnavism? Why we call it as a melting point of all the three religions?
Sir, because sir, we can see that the Bhubaneswar, it has Khandagiri and Udayagiri caves. These are prominent Jainism centers. Then we can
Jain
see
saints were living there, okay.
Yes, sir.
Then?
Then we can see the Dhauli Stupa, which is a Buddhist culture, it reflects the Buddhist culture. Then Jagannath temple, which is Vaishnavite. Then Lingaraj temple, Saivite. So it is.
What is the height of Lingaraj temple? So questions may also go like this. Just to
From your answer, they
inquisitiveness.
can
Yes,
pick up
yes.
the question.
It's just for your it is not that it's a very great question that you even if you don't answer also doesn't
But
matter.
I forgot, sir.
No, I didn't remember, sir. Not thought of
Yes, yes.
taking this information. But there are chances like this. Huh? So in such questions, don't get nervous even if you do not know. But it is better to know before
Yes,
that.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And latest news from the newspaper, 2 days minimum.
Headlines,
Yeah.
headlines,
Headlines,
business.
etc. That is important.
So make a list of all this what we are suggesting
Yes, yes.
and write down the answers in the notebook. Best answers for these questions in the notebook. And then practice once.
Yes.
So
Sir,
that you
actually,
fluently can speak.
Yes, sir. Sir, for that fluency, actually there are lots of things.
Your language is okay, your
Yeah.
communication is okay, alright, there is nothing, any negative aspect.
If you require, you can utilize any language.
No, sir,
Doesn't matter.
language is not, but my issue is there because there are lots of questions and questions
There
are coming.
might be lots of
How I can answer them fluently? That is
No,
only
not
my.
necessary to
Not
write
necessary.
answers fluently.
Take
Go slow.
pause.
Go slower, slowly answer, don't hurry.
First listen
Okay.
the question.
There
then
are two
answer.
advantages of answering slowly. One is you take more time so that question numbers will be less, and then you more convincing also by going slow. So if they want to make you fast or smart, now they will tell, they will ask questions accordingly. So there will be short questions.
And always don't put your hand here and just press it, so that they will feel that
They are feeling nervous.
they are nervous, the candidate is nervous. Always whatever you do behind. Behind that you hold it.
Table.
Sit
You
straight.
can do.
sit
Sir,
straight.
I have I
practice.
didn't recall when I did that. I always try to
Yes.
put my hand down.
Unconsciously
Sometimes
that
habit,
happened.
Yes,
but
okay.
not to be worried about. If something happens, okay. But keep eye contact with the board members and try to when I show your eagerness to take up the questions, that you are ready to take up a question. And then you told about this Jainism and Buddhism and other
Yes.
things, but you couldn't narrate properly. If you narrate like a story, it will, there will be a lot of things. During 200 BC or 260 BC or during that time. So these are the people who have practiced Jainism here. Jain saints came to stay over here. Like this, you make a story of things so that it will be considered.
Whatever
Okay.
possible, whatever possible. Your time is when with the date.
Sir,
Date of
20
date.
second, 20
20
seconds.
second is short.
Quickly get into these questions
Yes,
and make a. You cannot prepare every question, but whatever we are told, you prepare those questions. I think there will be a lot of strength with those questions.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
DIPANJALI